This is the unboxing of Microsoft's first Lumia branded device, the Lumia 535. I'm Easy and this is msmablog.com. Alright, so Microsoft's first Lumia branded device, the Lumia 535. I was expecting the first branded device would be a high-end device, but as we've seen all year 2014, they have released a low-end phone after low-end phone, much to the despair of Windows Phone fans out there. But this first device is really impressive for a low-end device. This is the dual SIM version of the 535. As you can see here, Microsoft branded 535. The packaging is the same with what Nokia did with its previous Lumia branded phones. Pretty slick, pretty small, portable, economical, eco-friendly packaging here. As you can see, the black shows you this is the black version of this phone. It has a 5-inch screen, much displayed on the top there. And yeah, comes with your phone, battery, quick guide, charger. It is available in multiple colors. You have black, gray, white, orange, green, and blue, and has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 200 chip inside. We'll take a look at that in a bit. I'm just gonna quickly pop this open. Let's see what's in here. I like the way the package is designed, so you can easily just slide it out there. And there's the device for a low-end device with a 5-inch screen. Let's put that aside for a minute, see what's in the box. Have your really flat battery here. It's a 1900 milliamp battery, lasts you about a day. Also, you can see it has that Microsoft logo on it. It's 1905 milliamps. Take a look at that in a bit. You have your quick guide. This is in Chinese, I believe. Put that aside. What else is in the box? And you have your European style charger. It is just a charger, it's not a data cable. I would have preferred if it was, you had your USB charging head and your USB cable, but this is just a charger. It's a low-end device, so this is expected. Put that aside there. Then you have your headphones. Pretty generic stuff from, well, I say Nokia or Microsoft. But yeah, you have nice headphones there. See the new star with a microphone at the bottom here. 3.5 milliamp audio jack there, and that's what is in the box. The standard stuff: headphones, your USB charger, battery, and your device. So just pop all this back in. Put this aside. Let's take a more closer look at the device itself. So there's a nice label here, shows you how to pop the back cover open. It has a plastic back cover. It's not, the texture is not as, say, high quality as you would get on your Lumia 930 or your 830, for instance. But this has that washed feeling, like cheap plastic to it. But yeah, you have your Microsoft logo, first Lumia device, Microsoft branded Lumia device. You have your quick guide how to pop open the battery cover. Then you have your gorgeous 5-inch screen here. There are no capacitive buttons. You have your on-screen nav bar. We'll see that in a bit when I turn the phone on. It's pretty light. With the battery in, it should weigh about 146 grams. It has a 5-megapixel front-facing camera there, and also a 5-megapixel camera at the back. Has LED flash. Inside is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 200, one of the really lesser CPU processors. Has a graphic card Adreno 302 on the chip. It does have a micro SD slot Take a look. Just gonna pop this open. So with this device, you want to pop it open from the bottom of the phone and just work your way through to pop it open. You have your standard power button right there on the side, right side, and your volume rockers. You have your micro USB charger and your 3.5 millimeter audio jack right there. You have your micro USB, micro SD card up to 128 gig supported. Dual SIM capacity supported on this. Also micro SIM cards. You can put a couple of SIM cards in there. It's a dual SIM phone. But yeah, it's pretty decent stuff. For a low-end device, I'm pretty impressed with this. It has all your basic stuff you would want from any smartphone you can get out there. Easily would compete with most of Android devices out there today. So I'm just going to pop in the battery here. Just going to close this up. The back cover is pretty flimsy, plastic. But what you expect, this is a phone about $100. So, you know, for a low-end device, the quality, you shouldn't expect a lot from the quality. But then again, it's not all too bad. It's certainly better than the Moto E or whatever Android OEMs are putting out these days. So has a nice finish. Tiny hub there for your 5 megapixel camera and your single LED flash. So it's a really thin device. Really impressed with the architecture of this phone for a low-end phone, 5 megapixel. Just gonna turn this on. Just wait for that to turn on. There you have it, your Microsoft logo for the first time on a device. The first Just turn it on, and there you choose the appropriate language here. Okay, so I'm gonna have it restart. So as you can see, this is my Lumia 930 here, and that's the Nokia logo putting up on the 930. With this new, as you can see, this has the Microsoft branded logo. You know, don't get it twisted. This is a Microsoft branded device. Microsoft does own the Nokia mobile division now, and you can see the difference. Also, you have the Microsoft logo right there at the top bezel, and you have Nokia here. So this is what you should start getting used to. When high-end devices come out too, it would be the same with the Nokia brand at the top there, at the bezel, and at the back of the device. So, you know, this is the new future of Nokia devices. Should be okay with it. So I'm just going to run through setting up the device, and once I have that set up, we'll be right back. Alright, going through the setup process. And you have your regular join the improvement program, and there is the screen. Really gorgeous, really impressed with this. This is supposed to be a low-end device, but priced at around $100, but this is really impressive from Microsoft. They really outdid themselves here. 5-inch really nice IPS LCD screen. The resolution is pretty low, so runs at about 540 by 960 pixel resolution here. Let's see what else. Go to the settings here. We did get something pop up. So there's a quick tutorial on using the on-screen nav bar. says it's always available. Just swipe up from the bottom of the screen to show it, and you can choose not to see this tutorial anymore. You can just dismiss. I'm going to don't show this there. So you can just swipe that, and you can go to your settings, see your typical settings there, and there's your navigation bar. You can set it to always be dark, or you can match it to your accent color you're using. So if I go back here, I'll go themes, I can choose another color, say green for instance, and you can see it, so it changes. So that's pretty nice. I guess this phone doesn't have the glance screen feature. It is a low-end phone, so that is expected. What are the features? Let's see what it's running. It runs on Lumia Denim. So if we go real quick to the camera here. So I guess there is, the default camera would be your Lumia camera app. If I'm not mistaken, I don't see the default camera here. So if I launch it from my quick action button there, it does launch a Lumia camera. So this is also a feature that is going to be a part of Windows 10 when Windows 10 does come out. So as you can see, it's already being made use of on Windows 8.1. The Lumia camera is the default camera. So as you can see, it's a 5 megapixel. I don't expect much, but it's really decent. Same thing with the front-facing camera. It's a 5 megapixel, also autofocus, so you can actually focus there. And processing time, it's pretty nice for a Snapdragon 200. You can see, yeah, it takes about a second to save the picture, so that's really nice. See quick settings of the camera. You can set by flash. You can record in FWVGA or normal VGA mode. So what else? You have Cortana, low-end phone. One of the nice features. Features are not being segregated between, for instance, low-end devices or high-end. They all have Cortana, and with the new 1 gig RAM minimum on Lumia devices, you'll be able to install the same apps you use on your high-end devices, so on your low-end devices. So yeah, you're not missing anything. So it's a really decent device. For a price of about $100, it's a steal. With your this is also Gorilla Glass, so high-end specs really, or what I call like your mid-level basic specs for a low-end device. I don't know if this really qualifies as a low-end phone, but it will do everything you want it to do, and with a 5-inch screen, it's a real steal. Like I think this 535, if I put this against the 730, there are some similarities. It's a good, I probably should do a comparison video between the two, because the differences is not a lot, so we'll probably take a look at that in the next video. But yeah, this is a quick look unboxing of the first Microsoft branded Lumia device, the Lumia 530. Thanks for watching. Bye.